bestiality, criminality, and insanity which has plagued mankind from time immemorial. Or perhaps they are something more. A frightening window into the unknown, the otherworldly, and the truly evil. One thing for sure, however, this jarring, well-crafted tale of desperation, death, and depravity has the power to rattle the expectant listener to the very core, as well as opening doors that might better stay closed. Dark roads which should not be traveled, and alleyways to misadventure, which wander off deep into the weeds of self-doubt and isolation. So join us, please, on this unexpected journey into the unknown, which may well lead you into a room full of mirrors. But I warn you, you might not like what you see. But don't worry, I'll be with you every step of the way. Bram Stoker was born on the 8th of November, 1847, on the north side of Dublin, Ireland. Stoker was bedridden with an unknown illness as a boy until he started school at the age of 7, wherein he made a complete and miraculous recovery. Of this time, Stoker wrote, "I was naturally thoughtful, and the leisure of a long illness gave me the opportunity for many thoughts which were fruitful according to their kind in later years." He was educated in a private school run by the Reverend William Woods. Stoker visited the English coastal town of Whitby in 1890, and that visit was said to be part of the inspiration for Dracula. He began writing novels while working as the manager of the London Lyceum Theatre, beginning with The Snake's Pass in 1890 and Dracula in 1897. During this period, Stoker was part of the literary staff of the Daily Telegraph in London, where he wrote other fiction, including horror novels like The Lady of the Shroud and The Lair of the White Worm. Dracula was written as a collection of realistic but completely fictional diary entries, telegrams, letters, ship's logs, and newspaper clippings, all of which added a level of detailed realism to the story, a skill which Stoker developed as a newspaper writer. At the time of its publication, Dracula was considered a straightforward horror novel based on imaginary creations of supernatural life. It gave form to a universal fantasy and became a seminal part of popular culture. Curiously, the original 541-page typescript of Dracula was believed to have been lost until it was later found in a barn in northwestern Pennsylvania in the early 1980s. On the title page was "The Undead," not Dracula at all. The author's name, however, was duly shown at the bottom as Bram Stoker. Author Robert Lantham recalled, "The most famous horror novel ever published, and its title changed at the very last minute before going to the printers." The priceless typescript was purchased by Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen. Dracula's Guest is a short story by Bram Stoker, first published in the short story collection